Yo, 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 what's up, my crypto legends? Let me know if you can hear me in the comment section. Matthew, morning, how are you doing? Morning, Matthew, where are you talking me from? Morning, I guess this might be the west of USA. Morning. Hello, guys. We finally managed to close a daily candle above the $31,000. And it is looking, the candle from today is looking pretty good. The phaser, hello, how are you doing? Hello. So BTC getting some relief or no? Yes, Misa, it looks like it. I closed my long position when I saw the 4-hourly candle, okay? This is what, this is what happens. There are so many people extremely bearish. I thought that, this was going to continue to the downside. I closed my long position in a very small profit, okay, at from 29,800 was my entry, as I showed you. And Michael, yo Andy, all the coins shills below, love BBC. Pamela, good morning from California. Pamela, how are you doing? Hi Andy, says Zakaria. Scott, hello. Evening, John, how are you doing? Long time no see, John. Gihan, hello. Good evening, Mr. Kiddo. Hello, guys. How are you doing? Andy, you are one of the best. Mioti, thank you very much for that amazing support. Matthew, I'm a strong believer in 4-hourly candles. Yes, Matthew, me too. 4-hourly and 1-hourly candles, most important for mid-long term trades, swing trades. Yo, Jackson, what up? Where are all the Bitcoins at? Michael Nixon, ha, how are you doing? Can't believe you read that out, man. Yes. Andy, I'm thinking 31,500 limit order and to 40K we go. Yes, exactly. I'm winning. I mean, I got scared, guys. I gotta say it. I had a strategy. I was, I thought this accumulation phase was going to, it is going to happen. I think I'm still a strong believer on it. I saw this 4-hourly candle close below the $31,200 range. Okay, where we have this wick. I've been talking about this now for many days. This wick. This 4-hourly close above, okay, this huge hammer, and thinking, okay, if we do close a 4-hourly, then I might close my position. We actually did, and look, guys, we bounced straight back up. We talked about a daily candle closing, okay? It's just a massive wick, okay? And yeah, this could be looking really powerful, okay, now for definitely the $40,000 range. I do see this coming week with a nice leg up. Okay, a lot of people also talking about this being a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott wave right over here. So yeah, this being number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay, we got number 4 right over here at 40,000, from 30,000 to 40,000. Not touching the number 1, which is perfect. And now the fifth wave supposedly needs to come around the $24,000 range. Okay, this would be the actual measured move, but it seems like the fifth wave can also end up with a double bottom scenario, which is happening right now. So the time is running out. This week is going to be absolutely amazing because it either goes up from here to the $40,000, $42,000 range, okay, before the end of next week, or we actually, this fifth wave actually is going to happen down to the 4K levels. I think that yeah, the bears are running out of steam here. Okay, they cannot push the price down. So absolutely perfect here on the 4-hourly. We can see, already a higher low. Okay, still creating lower highs, but creating a higher low, which is absolutely great here. I also see this as a crab pattern. If you're not familiar with the crab pattern, is right over here, guys. I'll read the comments right now in a second. I've studied many patterns, but I leave the patterns. I usually, concentrate on support and resistance and price action and volume. But this can easily be a crab pattern, which is a bearish pattern, okay? But this leg up over here, should take us all the way to about, yeah, $48,000 easily, okay? Something like that. With the percentages, I'm not sure if you've heard of a crab pattern. Let me just get the get the pattern here out for you guys. This is the crab pattern, and it does, if this is an accumulation and we've hit the spring point, it does make sense. This is a bearish pattern actually. Once we get the leg up to 48,000, 47, in between 46 and $48,000, okay, 46 to be conservative. This should take us this should take a leg down, okay, down to the $42,000 range, which would be the last point of support of the accumulation phase. So this would be the crab pattern, taking the leg up all the way up here, and then the crab pattern needs to take you to the 38% levels Fibonacci retracement. That is the measured move from the crab pattern. I do see this happening. It does make sense that the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 has lost steam here. We've just gone below the number 3, creating a massive, you know, double bottom, you know, accumulation. Let me know what you think. I mean, still this fifth wave can also happen in the next coming days. We've still got time. We're just going sideways for a little bit, but this won't have much time. Just another couple of days until we have the leg up. This only has a couple of days to actually push the price down. Scott Pisula, love your TA. Thank you very much, Scott. Yeah, Bartos, I do believe that, yeah, probably I'm expecting a dip. I might get another position in. I regret to close my position actually. I stuck to my strategy that if we close a 4-hourly candle below the 31,200, I would close it, and yeah, we did, and then we bounced right back up. We closed a daily candle above it, which is extremely bullish for me, in my opinion. Perfect. Accumulation phase, you need to look at it on the daily. So if the daily is still above the spring point and above the secondary test in phase B also, hey, it's happening, guys. It is happening. This is the test point. I got scared out. The bears scared me out, but I had a strategy. If we close the 4-hourly below the 31,200, I exited my position. So yeah, who knows if we have a leg up. I'm waiting for another re-entry. Michael Nixon, she'll do my heading. Yes, exactly. Short-term analysis, please, on the 1-hourly. Let's take a look at the short-term analysis to see what could happen here for Bitcoin on the 1-hourly. I see an interesting pattern on the 1-hourly for, let me just get this crab pattern out of the way. We can discuss this later. There's crab pattern, there's bat pattern. These patterns are really, really cool. They sometimes play out nicely. Right, short-term analysis on the 1-hourly for Bitcoin. Well, eventually, as you can see here, we came out nicely, very, very nicely from below the $31,000 range. This was yesterday. We had a nice leg up now. We are just consolidating sideways now. Can we go up or can we go down? Let's go to the 15-minute chart. We also look at Ethereum. Are we creating like a double top here? We'll be taking a look also at Ethereum, because Ethereum created the bat pattern here perfectly. This over here, this is something I've been looking at some different things here on the chart, and this is a bat pattern, okay? And it does, or the percentages in between A, B, C, and then D, and X and D here is perfect. And now we actually, this is a bullish pattern. And usually this needs to get to the 38% levels retracement. And yeah, we've gone way above that. So it's a kind of double bottom scenario also. And then here you get the bounce. But let's take a look here. Apart from looking at these patterns, let's take a look here at some short-term analysis on Ethereum. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. Are we creating a descending triangle here? Potentially. We're potentially creating a descending triangle here. not descending triangle or a pennant or a huge pennant, guys. This might be pretty cool to trade. We have a huge amount of volume here from this leg up. Okay, we've got this volume here on the 15-minute chart. Pretty nice volume. Pretty nice volume. Not a huge amount, but it is pretty high. Now this consolidation, the volume is going down, so we could expect a leg up here. Yeah, on the 1 hourly chart, we can clearly see nice leg up, consolidation. Are we going to have the next leg up here? Let's take a look at BTC also. Yeah, are we going to form a kind of pennant here also here for Bitcoin? Not this price action is not really nice. It's a bit choppy. I closed all of my positions to not gonna lie, Matthew Kim. Yeah, I mean, when I saw this price action here below $31,000, it wasn't looking good. There was volume starting to kick in, and I've seen this before also. When you start seeing this this failing, okay, this major support failing, hitting support, hitting 31,000, below 31,000 every single time, then I was expecting a severe drop from here. It was, you know, so many tests below $31,000. I gotta say, you know, my emotions started to kick in here, closing a 4 hourly chart below $31,000. 2.5 billion USDT have been deposited. Wow, well, that's pretty bullish in my opinion. $2.5 billion, has that been a whale move shot? That is pretty bullish actually. What's up, man? That 1 hour divergence we called out the other night played out really nice. Yes, we did have a really good pump here. We were talking about this. I think it was you that mentioned this on the channel. We had this massive bullish divergence here on the 1 hourly, and this is why we were going to expect that. This was our hope to expect closing a daily candle above the $31,200 range, and yeah, and this played out beautifully. We actually these bullish divergence played out really nice. Good evening. Do you think we should close long positions or not? Well, I closed my positions, but I'm feeling bullish now after we actually closed the daily candle. Okay, remember we are at the test point, and this is a couple of days of sideways actions and retesting the $31,000. The test is usually at the second test on phase B. Okay, as you can see right over here. Second test on phase B, which is $31,200 range in my opinion. So yeah, we actually wicked below it, but the daily has closed above the second test in phase B. We've closed daily candles above it in the test. Okay, so this is extremely bullish in my opinion. I think that still we could be a couple of more days around this range, and we should be getting above the $35,000 as the last point of support, the first last point of support before we actually go back up to the next last point of support, which is above the $40,600 range. So yeah, we're still in play. I got spooked out of my long position. I had a great entry at $29,800. I might re-enter it, seeing if we're going to see a severe, if we go below the $32,000 range for another retest, maybe in between 31 and 33, I might re-enter a long position. What about the Tether scandal risk to crypto space? Well, Tether has had major crypto scandals before. I think this is just going to be a little bit more FUD in the market. It's had it before, like the China banning crypto. It's happened about 5 times in the entire history. And yeah, it's FUD in the short term, and eventually Bitcoin gets its run at the end of the point. No matter how far you suppress the price with FUD, it finally picks up. So I think Tether FUD, yeah, I think it's fine. I've heard there's a bat pattern as well. I didn't really understand it. Well, you just need there's crab pattern, bat pattern, there's butterfly pattern. They're all very, that's why this is the pattern for it. This one over here, there's multiple types of patterns that go to A, B, C, D, and the X, starting from. I don't use them very much. But yeah, we can take a look at this potential one, okay, and this one with the percentages in between X, A, B, C, and D. It should take us all the way up to the $47,000 range. That should be the actual D move from C to D, and then have a retracement. And it does actually. There is a coincidence from this crab pattern to get to the top of this resistance line from these lower highs. Okay, so it is actually this crab pattern, the phase D. Okay, or C, from C to D takes you to the $48,000 range. Okay, approximately, and this could happen in about a week or so, or two, in between 1 week and 2 weeks. And the actual retracement from this crab pattern target is the 38% retracement from the A level all the way to D. And it does actually bounce. It should take us down all the way down to the $40,500, which would be the last point of support of the accumulation phase. So, I mean, sometimes technical analysis from different patterns all the way to resistance and then to this accumulation phase, sometimes it's pretty scoopy how everything should align up. Okay, but anyway, everything might fail, and we're going to continue down with this 5 wave. But I think the 5 wave has failed already. The 5 wave here has failed all the way from the top here of all-time high. This 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 should be coming down to the $24,000 range, plus minus $1,000. But it can also, the 5th wave, if it can lose steam and end up with a double bottom scenario or just wicking below the 3rd wave, and this is what's actually happening right now. And yeah, there's not much time for the 5th wave, because if we go sideways and a little bit to the upside, then yeah, this is pretty much invalidated, the 5th wave. This should happen pretty fast. It's like the 2nd wave over here. You don't see the 2nd wave do this and then sideways and then back down, okay? Usually the waves take just a few days. It doesn't take 4 weeks for the wave to continue to the downside. So there's not much time to continue the 5th wave to the downside here, guys. 118 watching, 36 likes. Let's try and get this stream all the way up to 100 likes. Why do I have the feeling this sideways move for BTC is going to last for quite some time? Well, eventually, also because it's the test time, and the test on the accumulation usually is pretty long, okay? It would be completely natural to have quite a few days here in the test section, wicking below the $31,000. What about reverse crab butterfly D point down? I'm not sure from where to where. You would have to help me out with this, because to find these patterns is pretty complex. KK. Smash that like button, guys. John, thank you very much for the amazing support. Oh, also, guys, I passed the 10,000 subscribers. Absolutely amazing. I did get a shout out from Carl also. He did help me out. Carl's been really cool with the channel. Mohammed, if it can pass through 35k around area, then I will be bullish. Yeah, exactly. This is super important, guys. From this test point, above $35,000 would be absolutely great, because it is a major level where we have resistance and support in between the $35,000 range. we have multiple touches as support and resistance, 35,000. But if we just go here to the daily candle, okay, let's keep it pretty simple. I will be getting it out why it is resistance and support in between 35 and 36k. But I'll be happy enough for a daily candle at the back of this candle, which is at $35,600. This red candle over here, you know, if we manage to get above this area, then yeah, this would be looking extremely bullish, being the last point of support. We'll check this out tomorrow. I'll get the support lines and resistance out so we can clearly see why this major level will be important. But yeah, we can clearly see only this daily huge candle. If we close a nice green daily above the back from this red candle, then yeah, this will be looking really, really good. It will break the trend. Yeah, exactly. Also, it will definitely start to invalidate the fifth wave also here. It wouldn't make sense to be closing above the $35,000. This fifth wave is already going sideways. It is losing steam. So yeah, not looking too bad for the bulls at this point. It was yesterday with this wick going below the $31,000 range, but now we are getting supported nicely. What's your thoughts on ADA current structure? I see a triangle pattern and it's breaking below it. Right, let's take a look at ADA here. Oh, also guys, I want to show you something about the S&P 500. You must have seen this from my last video. It is the three peaks and the doomed house and the basement. This happened on the S&P 500. Very, very similar movement, okay? Very, very similar. It doesn't need to happen right now, but it might. There is, you know, it's good to see similarities on different markets and the Bitcoin market. Things are happening that might be bullish. Right, let's take a look at ADA US dollar here for my man, for Matthew Kim. ADA US dollar here on the Binance chart. I see a triangle pattern and it's breaking below it. Right, what time frame? What time frame this might be? This might be the 1 hourly. Very, very hard to say. If it's on the 1 hourly, we do have this trend line that I want to show you now here for ADA US dollar. We are currently making lower highs still. Created very hard to say that this is a symmetrical triangle. Small higher low here. It is time to, it's going to be an interesting week, guys. It's going to be a really interesting week. Let me zoom out here on the 4 hourly. Obviously, ADA in a bearish, still in a bearish scenario, okay? Creating lower highs consistently, still below this trend line. We're just hitting it a few times, as you can see here. So, it's still looking pretty bearish. We need to start breaking these lower highs. At least break the trend line and get above this lower high, then it'll be looking okay for ADA. Double bottom scenario still very you know, it still can play out. If we break the $1, then guys, yeah, this is going to be looking pretty messy. If this is a descending, if this is a descending triangle for ADA, this can be super messy, guys. I see a possible entry at 31,830 and or 32,250 for BTC. Is this for a long position, Matthew, for BTC? Mohammed says we all want it to get up because it's getting freaking annoying seeing the continuous dip. Well, yeah, exactly. We all want it to pump, right? We all want to believe also that this is not a redistribution. It's a big fight, guys. Big fight going to come this week. Is BTC for in a diamond? Yeah, this is what I was seeing. This is a potential diamond that I was looking at also, but diamond reversal patterns have to have volume in the middle, okay? You want to see a good spike in volume in the middle, but I can see what you're seeing. I did see it, but I forgot about it because you want the middle bit right over here, which would be from this low all the way from this top. You do want to see a spike in volume in the middle of the pattern. You know, diamond reversals are usually measured with volume also. You want to see a good spike in the middle, and then you can see that there is a fight, there is uncertainty. You don't know if it's going to go up or down. So the middle part doesn't have, well, there is a, yeah, you could say, because there is a mountain of volume right over here, which is from the low to the high. You could discuss it here on the 15-minute. Yeah, and it's actually probably playing out. If we take, you know, it might not be the most beautiful. It's a very hard one. But yeah, let's entertain that this could be a diamond reversal. Could we entertain it? And it's actually breaking out now to the downside. Very much so, very much so. It won't be the most beautiful, and as I said, we want to see volume also coming in. Yeah, it's a very yeah. It could be a very ugly diamond reversal pattern. Let's just leave it that way. But it is actually breaking out from these. As you can see, you know, you just have to connect the resistance lines from these higher highs, these lower highs, these higher lows, and these lower lows. You just connect the resistance here from the middle part. There is kind of spike in volume. Yeah, it's not the most beautiful, but yeah, when you want to see diamond reversals, you want to see this happening, and it seems like it is playing out actually. What would be the target of this diamond reversal? The supposed target, okay, would be from this leg all the way up to the center, and from the breakout, guys, yeah, we could still even whip down the $31,000 if this were to play out as a diamond reversal. It is not the most beautiful. It is a pretty ugly one. If you see someone do a diamond reversal pattern like this with hardly any volume in the middle, they're gonna say, right, guys. Run away, because this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. But yeah, you could, you know, entertain that it could be a diamond reversal and we're coming lower. There is on the 15-minute. Let's take a look on the 1 hourly chart. Zoom out here. Yeah, it's not the most beautiful one, but it could play out, guys. It could play out with all of this bearishness. This has been a small diamond top, and we're coming back down here to the $31,000. Very possible, very possible. Right, let's read through the comments. And bearish divergence on the 1 hourly. Bearish divergence on the 1 hourly. Yes, I can already see it. Yeah, exactly. Also, that's why this is also playing out. We have the RSI creating lower highs. Very true. Lower highs, and here creating high highs. So yeah, the divergence are playing out. Very much so. Guys, you're actually telling me what to do, and I'm just I'm drawing the chart because with all of the comments. So yeah, it's pretty cool as well. Then we can also, everybody can get something in. Wow, 34K makes it bullish. Yeah, we didn't hit 34K today, but yeah, if we manage to get above 34K, it'll be looking pretty cool. Oh, tell you what, this has also maybe been a bat pattern. Hang on a second, guys. I want to check something out. Yeah, guys, this can also have been a a bat pattern right over here. There are so many different funny names. Sorry guys, I'm just entertaining myself here with the stream. And this is how you measure the target, okay? As you see this as a bat. And then from this low to this high to the 30 to 38% levels, that was the target. Sorry guys, let me go through the comments, just entertaining myself with these patterns. Market is confused. Right, I'm going to go through the comment section super fast, and yeah, we'll be going through some different altcoins, even though BTC and the Ethereum is the most important. Right, RSI higher low and price action lower high is bullish, right, bro? Yes, exactly. Yes. RSI higher low and action lower high is bullish, exactly. Very true, very true. Scott, is BTC forming a diamond on the 1 hourly? Yes, we've discussed this. It looks like it. It's not the most beautiful. It is a very choppy one. And also in the middle, you want to see volume. In the middle bit of the diamond, you want to see a nice spike of volume. So yeah, maybe not too reliable, but it is kind of playing out here. 4 hourly diagonal from 15th of June to today should break. Hey, Bob's uncle, how are you doing? Guys, make sure to smash up the like button on your way in. Let me try and go through all the comments, and we'll be taking a look at BTC, Ethereum, and we'll be taking a look at some on-chain data also. Super cool. And I want to know what's your opinion on the 3 peaks and the doomed house, okay? And now we are in the basement, and the basement part of the pattern. We'll take a look at that. But Tether thing is FUD, says Michael Nixon. Yeah, exactly. Tether has been having problems also in the past during the years that it's been existing. And yeah, it turns out okay at the end, usually, okay? So, hey Andy, great to see you on Sunday evening. Thanks, like, you deserve the likes. Keep you going. Congrats on hitting 10,000 subscriptions. Thank you very much, Jackie Wood. Thank you very much. Matthew, interesting. What's your thoughts after reaching the 40K area? Well, Matthew, I was thinking about a crash to 24K. From 42K to 42K to 24K, Matthew. Yeah, well, my take would be still extremely bullish, okay? A lot of people also expecting for a reverse if we do get to those levels. As you can see, if we do play out with the accumulation phase, eventually we'll have to meet the 40K levels, okay, potentially creating like a sideways action, like a descending triangle or a pennant right over here. And remember guys, we did talk about this potential bump and run scenario. We have these lower highs from all-time high, 65K, 60K, creating this trend line. This trend line is going to be hit if we do continue to the upside. In between the back up here case on the accumulation, last point of support. I expect a breakout to the upside. If we do break out the trend line here, I'm going to believe that this is going to be a bump and run scenario also, and we should be hitting all-time highs by September, October, if this does play out. Remember, let's go to the Binance chart here on the daily, and note that the $40,600 range is going to be a major support level, guys. It is going to be super strong support if we break it. Look at the daily closes here. Right over here, this was on January when we hit $42,000 as all-time high. We closed the daily at $40,600 approximately. We have daily close right over here also, as you can see. We closed the green one and we closed the red one down over here, but it was an opening. So green close. So yeah, if we manage to get above 40,600, it is going to be extremely bullish. It's going to be so strong support. We want to see a nice green candle breakout here. Also looking at this potential scenario, last point of support, 40,600. We can wick below it just like we've done here. This is also, I mean, the most important is closing the daily here on the accumulation on the Wyckoff. So once we get above here, the 40,600, if the daily closes below, then it'll be looking really, really messy. But during the day, if we close a daily or 1 hourly candle or 4 hourly candle below the 40,600, that is going to be fine. Most importantly is closing above the daily, and wicks below it need to close dailies above 40,600, okay, in my opinion, as we did here. The daily close has been below 40,600. Daily close has been below 40,600. So all of these dailies above 40,600 need a close above it. If we have a severe drop with the daily closing below 40,600, then yeah, this chart will be pretty much invalidated, the accumulation phase. So this is going to be a critical point if we do manage to get above this area. Hey, old Crypto Burger, how are you doing? Crypto Burger, I remember from you. Thank you very much for the super chat the other day. Amazing. Thank you very much for the support. Faraz, what should be the strategy to open shorts and longs for short-term scalping? I mean, there's so many strategies I can't tell you on this live stream. Nice live. Thank you very much, Vipraj. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Also, remember, guys, I try and connect with the community, daily crypto analysis. Also, if you want to trade, guys, make sure to check out the links in the description of PrimeXbt and Bybit, okay? They're my favorite day trading platform is PrimeXbt. If you use my link in the description and Bitcoin Census 50 as the promotion code, you're getting 50% in addition of what you deposit, okay? You getting 50%. If you deposit $5,000, you're getting $2,500 on top of that. I'm getting a commission, guys. This is why also I'm shilling these exchanges, because I also get a commission, guys. It's got to be said also. Some downwards price movement on BTC. Yes, we were entertaining that this could have been a diamond reversal, one of the most ugliest diamond reversal, but it could be possible. Remember, we did say we want to see volume in the middle, which it signs it's an indecisable market. We do not know the direction. It looks like that the trend is also potentially going to reverse. We want to see volume in the middle. We could entertain. We might be coming lower here in the next coming hours. Hey Andy, let us huddle BTC over 100k this year, in my opinion. Guys, if you do not want to trade, just dollar cost average. My opinion is BTC above 100k before the end of the year. Maybe yes, maybe not. But for 2022, I am going to stick to this, guys. Cycles are extending. This cycle could potentially be all the way to end of 2022. Easily. Also, adoption curve. The adoption for cryptocurrency is one of the fastest adoption curves that has ever existed. Faster than the internet. It could be as fast or faster as social media. Remember in 2005, how many people were talking about Facebook? Not many people were talking about Facebook, and yeah, adoption curve for Facebook has been insane. Who hasn't got Facebook nowadays? Who's got internet connection worldwide? Well, cryptocurrency is going even faster. Total crypto users, okay, growing 80% per year. By 2023, end of 2023, we could see over 1 billion users. And yeah, this is gonna be drag the markets to the upside, in my opinion, especially in between this year and next year. My opinion only, guys. Cardano may be the biggest failure of the year so far. LS, very, very true. They have extended smart contracts all the way to September, if I'm not wrong. So July was an absolute fail. It's the same. It's happening so much for Cardano, guys. Cardano is an absolute promise. I'm not going to say it's a crap coin or it's nothing of that, because I am pretty bullish on Cardano in the long term, but they're just lagging behind smart contracts and what they are promising. So Cardano, yeah, all eyes on Cardano. Poor ADA, yes, exactly. A lot of people bullish on Cardano. It's just They are extending smart contracts, mainnet, everything, you know. They're just putting dates and they are taking longer and longer. But just got to be patient. I guess at some point it will go live and everything will be okay. Just need to see with time. Yesterday, Wales bought on exchanges for 2.5 billion tether. Yeah, that is extremely bullish. When 100k says like umami. Well, I think in between 2021, end of 2021 and 2022. Guys, I am going to go through this for new subscribers also every single week, maybe for 1, 2, 3 times. Okay, I mean, I can't stress it enough. Cycles are extending. We've proved that it has proven for 3 cycles that from peak to peak we take longer, much longer every single time, and from the bottom to the peak we take longer. This has just been a hype in between January and March of 2021, where it is so easy now with the media to get cryptocurrency out on Twitter, out on the general media, social media, whatever. And there's just been a small hype in the middle of the cycle that obviously needed to correct. Too much speculation in a short period of time. The market needs to correct. We need to get the weak hands out of the way. All of these people that want to make money quickly, they need to be washed out. The market needs to go down, needs to go sideways, start picking up in the next coming months, slowly and consistently. I cannot stress it enough, guys. I'm going to stick with this analysis. Markets are extending, they are not getting shorter. It wouldn't make any sense to have a multi-year bear market all the way to the next halving where the supply is going to get cut in half again. No, guys, it doesn't make any sense at all. Lucas, if it hits $34,000 on daily, is it a bullish sign? Well, it can hit it, but what we are looking at now before the end of Friday potentially, we can be a few days here on the test point, don't get me wrong. A daily candle with some okay volume, with some volume similar to this volume, above 35,500, okay, so plus 1,000, 2,000, at $37,000, for example, then this would be a really good bullish sign. Then we would be getting the last point of support around the $35,000 range. So this area approximately, okay, where we have the start of this green candle, which is massive, and the start of this red candle. So as you can see, the 35,500, was the start of this major candle and the start of this major red candle. So if we manage to close a good green candle behind, above $35,000, it is going to be a major support in my opinion. We'll be taking a look in between tomorrow and Tuesday, what major support needs to hold nicely if we do break out above this area. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, because very cool updates are really great news. This is decision time for Bitcoin. I regret a little bit. I would have held on with my long position. I closed it because we closed a 4-hourly candle below the $31,000. But let's stick with the Wyckoff method. Wyckoff method is on the daily chart. So we are looking for daily close candles. Candles closing on the daily is most important here on the Wyckoff accumulation. So yeah, just MB Gmail. Hey Andy, how much do you think BTC dominance can rise? Basically, when is the optimal time to accumulate more alts in your opinion? Well, eventually when the Bitcoin dominance goes up is when you want to start accumulating. We did have a wick below this level here on Ethereum from this pennant. We'll be taking a look at this. Let's take a look at BTC dominance, because this is super important. BTC dominance can go as high in between 50 and 55,000. 50 and 55% in my opinion. Let's take a look at the daily here on the Bitcoin dominance. I am bearish long term on the Bitcoin dominance. Okay, guys. So many cryptos will get adopted, especially for payments. Okay, because Bitcoin will be the store of value, will be the gold, will be whatever you want to call it. It is the OG. It is the safest, if you want to call it that way. but they're for payment systems for the people, for blockchain, for the people's money, decentralized blockchain. Well, there are many other ones, okay, that eventually are going to do really well. There's incredible blockchains that can be built on, such as Ethereum, such as Cardano potentially. There's FSN. There's so many good blockchain projects where money from Bitcoin will flood into them. It's inevitable, in my opinion. It is inevitable, in my opinion. So I see the high for the Bitcoin dominance between 50 and 55%. I don't think during this cycle, if it's still bullish, that we'll be going above the 62% levels. I don't see a V-shaped recovery from here. I see, potentially going to 50, 62% Fibonacci retracement if you want to entertain. So if we take this sideways action, and maybe Fibonacci for the Bitcoin dominance has got nothing to do, but just to entertain it, I do see us coming all the way to these levels, which would be the golden pocket from this sideways action, starting from this impulse. So in between 50 and 62, yeah, between 50-55% dominance. This trend line, no notice on this trend line, because this is only because of the hidden bearish divergence, which is extremely good. This is that the trend is going to continue. Hidden divergence means that the trend will continue. Since 2021, the trend has been going down. If we do have hidden bearish divergence, which is the RSI making high highs, and the price action, in this case is the percentage action, lower highs, as you can see on the dominance here. Let me zoom in here so you guys can see it properly, and let me get the cheat sheet here from the divergence, which is over here, so we can do also a class. Sorry guys, yeah, right over here. Okay, this is for the dominance. So altcoins, in my opinion, short-term dominance, Bitcoin eventually going to go up next coming weeks. It is absolutely normal. We should see 55% potentially on the Bitcoin dominance, easy, in the next coming weeks. So as you can see, hidden bearish divergence. We want to see the RSI, the bearish ones here on the left side, the RSI making higher highs, and the price action making lower highs. This means that the trend will most likely continue. And this is pretty strong, okay? I like using divergence on the RSI because it is a pretty strong signal. It does have 65-75% of accuracy. So for trend reversals or continuation trends. So I am an analyst of price action mainly and volume. This is what I mostly do when I'm trading. But this is really cool to see the trend, if it's got power, if it's losing power, because it's really strong divergence on the RSI with so yeah, this is telling me, and I have checked out with the divergence on the percentage on the Bitcoin dominance, and it does play out. Okay, I've seen many examples with bearish bullish divergence on the RSI with the percentage of the Bitcoin dominance, and they are pretty strong. So Bitcoin dominance has got it's going to be really hard for the dominance to get way above or over here, and to break these hidden bearish divergence. Right, guys, while you're coming in, 230 watching at this moment, a way to support the channel. I've broken 10,000 subscribers. Massive thank you for the newcomers here. I want to get the best TA, help you guys out if you're new. I've been trading since 2017. I've got into the crypto space in 2018. I want to make a really cool community here, connect with every single one with you if I can through the comment section. I know this is going to be mission impossible, but yeah, make sure to subscribe to the channel, guys, and we'll be, getting the best TA that we can together. Cardano TA, yeah, we've done Cardano. Let's take a look at ADA US dollar. And yeah, Cardano is making lower highs. To start becoming bullish on Cardano, we need to see a daily candle close here, for example, above this trend line from these lower highs. Okay, let's go to the 4 hourly, because yeah, it's a bit too far away. Trend line from these lower highs, we need to see a nice daily candle, okay, closing above this lower high over here, and potentially, if we can break $1.45, it's going to be pretty hard because it's major resistance. It has been major resistance in the past, as you can see. So yeah, let's get above this lower high, which is at $1.40 for ADA first, breaking the trend line from these lower highs. Then getting above $1.40 and closing a daily above it, we could start looking for a potential trend reversal. We've done a double bottom scenario. We'll be creating higher lows here. So yeah, $1.40 breakout from the trend line, closing a daily candle above $1.40. If we continue here, getting rejection, then I see ADA retesting the $1 potentially in the next coming days. We are getting to the very end of the apex. This is on the 11th of July. So there's just a few days here. Well, not a few days, actually more than a week. About 10 days, 10, 15 days to get to the end of the ascending triangle here. From $1 major support, creating these lower highs consistently. So something to pay attention here on Cardano. Buy Adder and Huddle says phone games. Yeah, ADA can be a good it can be a good investment in the future. Hope all the Wyckoff guys get wrecked. Well, yeah, exactly. Wyckoff has been something very famous now. A lot of people talking about Wyckoff since we had the distribution phase. Now it's Wyckoff everything. Now it's Wyckoff everything. Right, this is a bearish flag. What is a bearish flag? Teach me technical analysis, says Anonymous. We'll be doing, while I do the technical analysis, I'm also going to tell you why it's happening. So I'm not just going to say we should be going to this area. I'll be trying to say, I think this makes sense, and you can comment in the comment section saying you're wrong or saying, no, this should be like this. Absolutely perfect. Nobody's perfect. And yeah, we can discuss what is the most likely scenario. I'll be telling you also, when I do technical analysis, I'll try and say why it is happening, the targets and the measurements, the measured moves and the retracements. So Louis Mangari, haha, LS. Gazi, what do you think about Chiliz? Chiliz can be great, Gazi. It is trying to get the whole entire sports industry on the Chiliz blockchain. Sports.com is with them, so it can be pretty big. It can be pretty big if we're going to continue this crypto blockchain mania in the next coming years. Chiliz is, and the sports industry is huge. So yeah, Chiliz has got really good potential. Andy, teach me technical analysis. At least tell me how can I learn technical analysis. Anoni, you can best books. I've been telling you the other day. One of the best books is Technical Analysis for Dummies, which is a very basic one for people that are starting. Once you've read that one, you can read Technical Analysis from from John Murphy. John Murphy, the Technical Analysis Bible, okay? First one, if you're new to trading, Technical Analysis for Dummies. Read that one because it's very, very basic. And then you could go to the more complex one, which is Technical Analysis from John Murphy. You can also, Wyckoff method, also you can read. I've read that one. It is mostly price action and volume. It is not only the Wyckoff accumulation and distribution. He's talking about the volume, and the price action is the most important for reading the charts. Bro, can you please share your thoughts on KSM? Should I hodl? KSM is a pretty bullish project with the Polkadot. It's like the testnet. It's the Canary blockchain. There's been a huge of hype on KSM. I'm not too familiar with the project. Sorry, I only hold a few altcoins such as Chainlink. Chainlink, I think, has got a bright future. Oracles are going to be super important if we are going to continue this crypto blockchain mania. But KSM is holding by a thread here from this potential. It's not looking too good. It's looking really, really weak. It's crumbled down here for the last couple of days. And this has been a severe drop. This has been a severe drop. from the 10th of June, okay, in 15 days, it's gone from $540 all the way down to $150. Be careful, guys. Be careful. The markets are losing steam here. We are in a downtrend. Can it have a bright future? I know Bitcoin will. I know Ethereum is very, very likely it will. KSM, I can't tell you because I'm not too familiar with the project. If we break this by looking at the technicals, we had a huge run up from $1.15, sorry, all the way from 100 to 170, and it was a pretty long run up. So if we lose the 165, I think a major leg down is very possible to $120. On the 15, it looks like we are in an upward sloping parallel channel for now. Joshua Middle here for Bitcoin. I guess you're talking about Bitcoin potentially. So are we creating... yeah, yesterday we did talk about this channel. Okay, we broke out of it. Whoops. Right, I've lost my chart now here. Yeah, we talked about this channel. We broke out of the channel, which was good. We wanted to close a daily candle above the $31,200. Let's get this channel out of the way. We are maybe creating a channel right over here. Like this, from these higher lows. Well, not a channel, more of an ascending kind of wedge. It is important that in the short term we are creating higher lows. So we also remember the wedge here. Have we met the target? Have we met the target? Well, if you take a look at the 4-hourly chart, for example, yeah, there's no ascending wedge. We just have a massive wick. Can you take a look at the 2-hourly candle stick chart? Yeah, we haven't met the target from this ascending wedge. So could we have another major leg down? If this happens, then yeah, guys, it is game over. No accumulation schematic or no nothing. So yeah, this is a very critical moment, critical week for Bitcoin. Hi Andy, BTC, right, beautiful content, thank you. Zohed, thank you very much for that amazing comment. Short and straight to the point. Do you have a technical analysis course to teach? TA, Teddy, no, not at the moment. I might be getting one out. But yeah, definitely. Also a Telegram group. So just hit 10,000 subscribers. I will be eventually building the channel with some different places, but you can check the Bitcoin Center's website. Okay, we do have here guides on how to trade Bitcoin. This is pretty basic and just some basic, you know, patterns and support, resistance, so check out the Bitcoin Center's website. The link is in the description. Okay, we've got all sorts here on the website. There is a section here on guides on how to trade Bitcoin and how to read resistance and support. It is pretty basics. You've got patterns here that you can read through. So yeah, make sure to check this out, guys, here. So if you're willing to know how to trade, we've got a section on the Bitcoin Center's website. It is not super complete because we're not going to put a book here of 500 pages. You know, it's just pretty basic, just so you can know some patterns, you know. Check it out. The link is in the description. It is on guides on how to trade Bitcoin. So the link in the description of Bitcoin Center's website. Price predictions, we've got news and exchange reviews here. You can see the best bonuses on the exchanges, also in the best fees. So yeah, make sure to check it out, guys. What's Monday likely to bring? All depending on the traditional stock markets also. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. Because S&P made all-time highs. Yeah, it made all-time highs. S&P, it's absolutely crazy how the stock market is still going this high. We did have a tweet, okay, from Michael Burry saying we are in the biggest bubble ever. Robert Kiyosaki also continuing after his tweet. A lot of bearishness, a lot of bearish sentiment. But yeah, if interest rates are close to zero, people don't want to take their dollars out, especially with some small inflation that there is happening. So from May, we can see May and June. May closed above 4%. June is at 5% currently, I think, on inflation. So yeah, the dollar is not looking too good. Also, the DXY is important to see. What is going to happen to the DXY? There's also hidden bearish divergence on the daily chart here on the DXY. Okay. The trend since mid-March, the trend has been going down for the DXY. And why do I think it does look like we are going to reverse from here? Okay, but we are creating a kind of pennant, symmetrical. Could you call it a symmetrical triangle almost? And we do have very important high highs on the RSI. Okay. Higher highs right from over here and from even here. So RSI is going higher and higher, creating high highs, and the DXY is creating lower highs. This is a trend continuation. Also on the daily, hitting extremely bought territory. This is looking for a cool off. I think the most likely is that the DXY is going to go down. A lot of people saying that it is going to be bullish, because if we do have a stock market crash, if we have an everything crash and everything bubble, dollar most likely is going to gain a huge amount of volume. Everybody wants to, when the markets crash, when everything crashes and there's uncertainty in the market, such as these huge daily candles, guess what was this? This was C19. This was March 2020. When there's panic in the market, when there's panic worldwide, we do have crashes. What happens to the dollar? It pumps like crazy. So, but we've had that. We've had the panic. It was C19 last year. Dollar's getting inflated. There is data on this. It's not hyperinflation. We all know this. But we have data. We have data on the inflation. It's been 4% in May, I think. Or was it 4% in April? You can check this on Google. This is open, so you can check it out. March or April closed on 4.2%. May or June closed on 5% inflation. What is July going to close on? Is it going to be 6%? Is it going to be 5% still? Interest rates close to zero also. The Federal Reserve saying that interest rates are going to go up by 2023. They cannot do that. They cannot sustain it. It is going to be close to zero for a few years, in my opinion. Thank you for what you're doing, brother. Please recommend TA course for crypto, A4DR. Well, I did a couple of TA courses. They were Spanish in 2017, 2018. And yeah, I've learned more from reading books, okay, on TA and looking at YouTube. And you get your own analysis. We're looking at so many different people, and then you do your own thing. What works better for you? But I will try be doing a course actually, and it will be in the description, and I'll be letting you guys for sure. Where is DOT going? Well, very good question. Let's take a look at DOT here. Not looking too good. It looks like we are losing this major support. DOT might be coming down to the $10 range. Okay, it might be coming to the $10 range, which would be the floor, in my opinion. Would be the last support. This is the daily chart. If you are familiar with Wyckoff accumulation and distribution, we can see these are reaccumulation phases while we're going up. Okay, reaccumulation and then the distribution eventually. It seems like this move over here is going to be a redistribution for Polkadot. We are at the last point here of support, which is the $14. $14 needs to hold nicely here, in my opinion, for Polkadot. Unless it's going to be the spring point. It doesn't make much sense on looking at this chart though. Why do I say this? Because Accumulation and distribution go through phases. Let me just show you here quickly. So these are the phases. It would make sense that eventually after the distribution, we are just seeing the redistribution at the moment before the reaccumulation, before the accumulation phase. So it would make sense here to come down to the $10 levels here for Polkadot. We are hitting this major resistance, which is, if we take a look at the 4-hourly chart, you know, it's been major support level on the reaccumulation phase, the $10. Sorry, $14. Sorry, guys. $14 was major resistance here, as you can see, and major support. So eventually we've touched it right over here. $14, wicked a little bit below it. We wicked also below it around over here. It looks like this is going to be lost at this point. We are creating lower highs consistently here. Can this work out as a double bottom? We are going to know by tomorrow. If we lose this area, we might see a severe drop on Polkadot. It's not looking too great, guys. Not looking too great. Rain on Monday. Monday, rainy day, potentially. Let's see. S&P is looking great. Let's see how the S&P opens tonight. I'm not sure with the bank holidays. I think trading must be open tomorrow. What date is it? Is it the 28th tomorrow of June? S&P is looking great. How is the Dow Jones looking? Very, very important to see how the traditional markets, because yeah, Dow Jones doing absolutely great after the FUD of Michael Burry saying we are in the biggest bubble. They are saying this, they are getting a huge amount of FUD out, but they don't know when this bubble is going to crash. They do not know when this entire huge everything bubble is going to crash. With interest rates close to zero and seeing inflation rates going up, okay? Yes, there is not a hyperinflation. I don't think the dollar will get hyperinflated. They have major control on that, but it will be inflated inevitably at so, you know, and you can see this data on Google. You can Google inflation rate on the US dollar the last couple of months. You're going to see it. It's gone up from being at 1.4, 1.8%. Now it's almost now it's at 5%, potentially being more in July. Interest rates close to zero. You don't want to. They want to have the dollars inside the market, inside stocks, inside, you know, different commodities. This FUD that happened last couple of days ago with Michael Burry, everything bubble, we got a massive bounce from here. And yeah, this is a V-shaped recovery. V-shaped recovery usually continues up. When you have a V-shaped recovery, you usually continue up. So yeah, it's insane. This can go for years still, guys. This can go still till 2023 easily. We did have the crash in March. Are we going to have another crash on the stock market going below the C19 levels from March of 2020? It could happen, but yeah, with having the dollar getting inflated a little bit and interest rates close to zero, I see the stock markets continuing to the upside till 2023 potentially. Are we in a bear market now? Yes, we are clearly in a bear market for Bitcoin. The question is, like I say to all the time on the live streams, how long is this bear market going to continue for? Till August, till September, till 2022, 2023? How long is this bear market going to continue for? Let me know in the comment section. It is clear that we are in a bear market. A lot of analysts say if we drop above 20% in the market, we are in a bear market. Bitcoin has dropped over 40% in 2017, continuing the macro bull market. So yeah, a lot of, you know, it all depends on the analysts. Let me know in the comment section, how long is this bull market going to continue for? Thanks for the stream today, Carl Gnotov. Thank you very much for you tuning in, Carl. Very much appreciated. ETH TA, let's take a look at Ethereum TA here for Revanth. Right, let's take a look on the 15-minute chart for Ethereum. This is the 1 hourly. We did wick below and then came back in. Let's take a look at the 15-minute chart. Right, we are hitting major support level, okay, which is pretty cool for Ethereum. Okay, guys, it is pretty clear. It is pretty clear here. What did we have? What did we have here? A symmetrical triangle. Okay. What is the distance of the breakout of the symmetrical triangle? The back of the symmetrical triangle from the breakout. Absolutely insane. I was in the beach yesterday when no, we did actually drop below already. But yeah, look at this simple technical analysis. Symmetrical triangle, the breakout. This met this target over here, which is the $1,720 range. So that happened. What happened afterwards? Did we actually do another symmetrical triangle meeting the target? Lower highs on the 15-minute chart. And 15-minute chart is pretty volatile. It's not too reliable. Lower highs, lower lows, a little bit of a fake out, a little bit of a fake, not to the downside, not to the upside. What is the target from the top to the bottom? Breakout. We even went above this target here on Ethereum yesterday. Simple technical analysis, targets, price action. So, right, this has reversed right now. This has reversed. So, it has been a continuation pattern. When you see the price go down and you enter a symmetrical triangle, the most likely scenario is to continue the trend. The trend has been going down for the last couple of days. So now we've broken out to the upside. Is this a symmetrical triangle? Is it a bear flag now? A bull flag, sorry. The volume also is good. The volume is good. Look at the volume, guys. Here on the 15-minute chart. More volume to the upside than this sideways to the downside action. So the good thing about this is that we've got more volume from the breakout here of this major resistance. So that is pretty bullish. That is pretty bullish. If you tell me what is the most likely scenario here to happen, is this to come to the upside. Just because this volume over here from this move, it has more potential than all of this movement to the downside. Okay, this is price action and volume. We can clearly see that this has been major resistance. It's been major support. So yeah, we are just getting a bounce from there. The most likely scenario would be continuing to the upside. Now, if I mean, this is what I don't like from the 15-minute chart. When you do symmetrical triangles and bear or flags or whatever, it is unreliable because you need a lot of sideways action. You know, you need a consolidation, long consolidation. Usually they are better on the 1 hourly. 15-minute chart is a little bit too volatile because you need a little bit more price action. But can this still be a descending wedge formation on the 15-minute chart? It's just 15-minute, guys. It is not recommended. I usually take a look at the 1 hourly chart for breakouts, and it can be a descending wedge because it's too volatile, guys. Okay, 15-minute. Can be a descending wedge, which is a bullish pattern. Also, what could help us here on the 15-minute? Looking at the Fibonacci retracement from this low. Now you could discuss on the 15-minute chart, where do you put the Fibonacci retracement, from this low or from this low? Well, on the 15-minute chart, you can do it from this low over here because you have a decent retracement. So this is the impulse. So you want to get the Fibonacci retracement from that impulse over here, from this one all the way to this top. And guess what, guys? We are at the golden pocket at the moment. If this is going to continue, well, risky buy, but yeah, it does make sense that we should be pumping from here, guys. The technicals say that we should be pumping. Could you take the Fibonacci retracement from this low point over here all the way up here? Yes, and we could come lower, but we are getting supported. You know, this low would be $1,785, but we are getting, you know, this is nothing certain. Okay, this is only probabilities, but as you can see, there is major support here. It's been major resistance once we broke down. Guys, it is super clear. So now it would make sense. It would make sense after this reversal with this volume. It is not a huge amount, okay? Bears can't kick in really fast because we need to remember that we are in a downtrend. But yeah, it would make sense to have a bounce here, guys, by looking at the technicals. At least for a double top scenario, the top of the wedge, it would make sense. Thanks for the stream today. You're very welcome. Doge, please. Let's take a look at Dogecoin. Doge US dollar. Guys, 235 watching at the moment. What you can do is wait 2 seconds, scroll down the video and smash up the like button. You'll be helping me out immensely to continue with this YouTube channel. This is a few hours a day that I'm getting for YouTube to build this channel, doing some technical analysis, connecting with the community on live streams. Yeah, make sure to subscribe also. And another way to help out the channel so I can get a small commission is using the links in the description for trading. Be careful. Don't use more than you're willing to lose. PrimeXbt has got one of the best bonuses available in the description. If you use Bitcoin Sensitive 50 as the promotion code by using my link, you are getting 50% in addition on what you deposit for trading. Okay, you deposit $5,000, you're getting $2,500 on top of that for buying power. My favorite swing trading platform is Bybit eventually because of the fees. If you use my link in the description, you're getting almost $1,610 as bonus, or depending on what you're depositing. So make sure to check that out, guys. Yeah, let's continue with what the people are saying here in the comment section. Dogecoin. Let's take a look at Dogecoin. Right, this is Dogecoin on the daily. Let's zoom in here on the 4-hourly chart. Yeah, I mean, I always say it. I do not like doing technical analysis on Dogecoin because look at these wicks. Look at this. You know, look at the movement, insane movements. It is, if crypto is volatile already, if Bitcoin is and Ethereum and some of these large cap altcoins are volatile, Dogecoin with social media is absolutely insane. I hate doing technical analysis because it usually does a little bit of what it wants to do, Dogecoin. So yeah, what can I expect from Dogecoin? We did say if we lost this level, you know, right over here, we could come really low. We've actually had a V-shaped recovery. What levels can I get as support and resistance? Potentially ultimate low for Dogecoin can be the 14 cents, okay? Because while we were coming up, we did have a massive resistance point right over here. This was in April. Then we had a massive drop with a wick here just touching the 14 cents. So 14 cents is a major level and the markets do have memory. So yeah, we didn't even arrive to the 14 cents. We went to 16 cents just a couple of days back. Can we continue down? Yeah, I think 14 cents might be the bottom, if you want to say the bottom for Dogecoin. It's a major level anyway. Bullish case scenario for Dogecoin. Well, I think we could discuss that we are still creating lower highs here on the price massively. So if I zoom in here on the 4-hourly chart on Dogecoin, we can clearly see that we are getting respected on this trend line from these lower highs. We've got the all-time high over here just above 70 cents, this lower high and this lower high. So from this trend line, it has respected it very much. Start to become bullish on Dogecoin when we break the trend line and we get above this lower high, closing a daily candle above 30 cents again, would be looking better for Dogecoin. Not bullish yet, but yeah, we're in a downtrend, so expect the price to come lower. Any thoughts on Link? Well, I have 20% of my portfolio in Link, so I hope Link is going to do well. I'm extremely bullish on the Oracle section, and Chainlink is the best. I think it's going to be very, very important for the oracles in the near future to connect the data. Right, let me take a look here on, well, this is the 4-hourly chart on Chainlink. Yeah, Chainlink is not looking too great. It's just doing lower highs also and struggling very, very much. Could this be a huge descending triangle? Potentially also. I mean, I got to be realistic, guys, here on the price action and on the chart. Chainlink is not looking good. It's not looking good. We are consistently hitting this low over here, just above the $15, $16. We hit it right over here. We did hit it again here. The price is just going lower and lower. We've got a massive trend line to the downside with these lower highs. And this is bearish, guys. The price is just consistently making lower highs every single time. Chainlink needs to break above this trend line with some decent volume. Where would this trend line be? In between $19, yeah, between today and, yeah, this needs to be, there needs to be a pretty decent move before the 10th of July for Chainlink, because we are getting supported here from the $15 range. And it's just getting really, really weak. This looks like it's going to have a severe drop, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm extremely bullish on Chainlink, and I have 20% of my portfolio in Chainlink. But yeah, the charts are not looking great. Lower highs, got a strong trend line. If we break this trend line, it'll be starting to look good for Chainlink. It's starting to be looking all right for Chainlink. But I am bullish long term. I have 20%. So if you ask me if Chainlink's a good crypto, I'm going to say yes. Right, wait for big trade on BTC. Ethereum tier, are we in a bear market now? Yes, eventually. Yes, this is no doubt that we are in a bear market. How long is the bear market going to be for, though? That is the question. So if ADA can break 145 means time to short. Now I think I think it'll be timing to long potentially on ADA. 145 is a resistance. If we break above it, and we'll be breaking above the trend line of the lower highs on ADA, so it'll be looking pretty good. You don't want to trade a short when you're actually reversing the trend here. As long as we're creating still lower highs, it's looking bearish. But can this be a huge double bottom? If we break $1.45, we can start remaining bullish. You don't want to short it because you are creating higher lows. You are changing the trend over here. If we do clearly break the 145. Hi, is ETH making lower lows on price and higher low on RSI on 15-minute chart? Can you please confirm? It is very slight increment on RSI, but there is an increment. Right, let me take a look at this. Remember, guys, on the chart here for, yeah, I can see it already. On the 15-minute chart, you're saying be careful with the bullish and bearish divergence on the 15-minute chart. I like to see the 1-hourly chart at least, because it's very, very volatile, the 15-minute chart. We need to see a lot of price action, you know, and 15-minute chart is not too reliable. I like to look at the 15-minute chart for scalps, just, you know, to see the price action in the short term. But RSI's bearish and bullish divergence are not too reliable on the 15-minute. 1-hourly is more powerful. 4-hourly is even more powerful for trend reversals. But the RSI here, we are creating lower highs on the price action. Lower lows. God, I always get these confused. Lower lows on the price action, and the RSI here is on 33.71 right over here, and 33 right over here. So yeah, technically no, because this RSI has gone below this low over here. Yeah. But this is a descending wedge. This is a descending wedge. I mainly use basic patterns in price action and volume. We have this volume with this pump over here. We are getting a bounce from this major support level. Most likely scenario, okay, this is not guaranteed to happen. I would say 65% of the chances this would do this and come to this high, then it would do this and come to this low, okay? Target of the descending wedge is getting to the top of the wedge, so in this bullish case would be up here. Bearish case would be down here, retesting these lows at the $1,740 range. And this scenario has 65% of chances to happen. This one has 35%. You could change this to 60 and 40%. So there's more higher chance that the Ethereum price is going to do this than it is going to do this. Okay. Basic technical analysis. Also, the volume is helping us here from this reversal. But if you zoom out here, where are we? Well, in the 1 hourly chart, you could say we are in a downtrend. So, but the good thing about this, that we have broken out from this lower high. So that is bullish. Shall we do a live long? This looks, I look pretty confident on this move. This looks pretty confident that this is going to break to the upside, guys. We do have some backed up volume. We do have nice support. You usually trade the breakout of the descending wedge. If you are aggressive, if you are an aggressive trader, you could actually start trading this from here. Shall we place a long order on Ethereum right now? Live, not too much though. It does make sense that this would come up over here to the $1,880 range. Hey, it will hit 33,170 in 20 minutes. Will it hit that? Bitcoin, let's take a look. 33,000, maybe. Please guide about some short-term positions on BTC for scalping. Right, for Ethereum, guys, Bitcoin looked like a diamond reversal, but we did say that this is not really reliable. Yeah, I mean, this is not doing a bull. Is it doing a bull flag or a bear flag? Sorry, a bull flag or a diamond reversal. Yeah, let's just discuss that this is not a diamond reversal because it's super ugly. There is no volume in the middle. So let's get that out of the way. There is volume here, just like Ethereum, from this move to the upside. We are getting a bounce from this major support level. Let's stick with the strategy here with support and resistance. So yeah, this is looking bullish in my opinion. Let's get that diamond reversal out of the way because that was looking horrible, and it's just, you know, getting you blinding your mind to what is really happening. So this is what happens when there are major indicators on the chart. This indicator says we're bullish. This indicator says we're bearish. This indicator says price action and volume. What is the volume saying here? The volume is up. Well, where do we have a major support level? At the $32,300 range, right over here. Right over here. If we zoom out, yes, we are in a bearish trend, but we've already gotten above this lower high. So this is looking okay. It's looking pretty bullish in the short term. I would say a retest at this resistance point for Bitcoin. The question is, there's no bull flag here. There's no, can it be a bull flag? No, I mean, it's not. No, this is just too choppy. It does look like more of a diamond reversal. Hey, it will hit the please guide about. Right, I read that one. Hey bro, is ETH making lower lows on price and higher lows on RSI? I've read that one also. Just entered BTC long at 32,600. Well, I hope your stop loss or your liquidation price is below the $29,000 range, because there can be a lot of volatility. Guys, I'm going to be super confident with this. Let's place a long order here on PrimeXbt, because Ethereum is looking pretty juicy. I am pretty confident that this, okay, I'm going to go with the probabilities. It is more probable that this is going to do this than this is going to do this, okay? Let's go with the probabilities. We do have some volume to back up here on, so 1,823 is the price here. Let's go on PrimeXbt. Let's go to the Ethereum US dollar chart. Guys, remember, you got the best bonus available, 50% in addition of what you deposit on PrimeXbt. Make sure to take advantage of that bonus. It is absolutely insane, that bonus. 50% in addition of what you deposit. Right, let's go here. I've also got a tutorial in the description, in the tutorial section. If you do not know how to trade on PrimeXbt, there's a tutorial right there. I'm going to stick with my analysis. I think there's more chances of going up to $1,880. Let's place a long order live here. We should be breaking out really okay, guys. Don't do what I'm going to do. This is something that I'm going to do. I'm going to think that I'm more confident on this going all the way up here. You don't do what I do, guys. This is only my opinion. You can use this only as you know, learning purposes. Use the channel just for learning some patterns. We did see this pattern over here. It took us to the target right over here. We did see this pattern over here. From the breakout, it did take us to the level over here. Now, can this do this? Eventually it can. But if I'm going to be confident on this is going to do this, and we have some volume here to back it up, and we want to try and get to in the best level, okay? The lower you get in, the better. For we can place a short stop loss, so we can risk potentially on this trade, you know, 1 to gain 2. So I'm risking 1 for 2. Let's try and do this live here with the community. It can hit the stop loss, but I'm going to be confident with my analysis. So let's go with this. Let's place a buy order here. Right, stop loss here below. Yeah, I think below this support level. Let's go below this wick over here. So this would be $1,780 approximately. Let's try and keep it a short stop loss. Right, I'm just adding here to my position to see how much I can. Sorry guys, I'm just getting this trade ready. Yeah, let's do a small scalp, just a small here to get a live trade in the market. And let's see if it might hit the stop loss. My target here from this potential descending wedge. It is the 15-minute chart. I don't usually trade the 15-minute. I like to see the 1 hourly for price action, but it's been pretty solid on these moves. Just entered BTC long at 32,600. I hope your stop loss. I'm doing a small scalp here on Ethereum live with you guys. It might end up well or bad. I don't know. My stop loss, it makes sense to put it below these wicks around this area. It does make sense, because I think the end of the wedge also, you know, shouldn't arrive to the 1,780. It does make sense that this might break to the upside. There's more probabilities of this doing this than doing this. But let's wait and see. Can you look at XRP? Let's take a look at XRP here for Scott Pisula. XRP. Guys, let's try and get the live stream to 200 likes, 223 watching at this moment. XRP, yeah. We did talk about XRP potentially losing the 58 cent levels. We wicked below, came straight back up. You know, we could see this resistance over here at 58 cents. We came down, then came back up. I thought that by losing this level, we should be coming all the way down to 44 cents, but eventually this was a pretty big leg down. This is when Bitcoin had the massive bounce at the just below the $30,000 range, $29,000 range. So yeah, we bounced back up here. It's looking pretty weak. It would be good for XRP to get above this major resistance, the 70 cents level. We have this wick over here as support. Sorry guys, we have this major resistance points many times at 70 cents. So it would be pretty cool for XRP to get a leg up the 70 cents and break it with some decent volume to start becoming bullish. It does look like it might be losing this level. Let's wait and see. Can this be a double bottom scenario? It can be. Getting above 70 cents to start becoming a little bit bullish in the short term. So is it a good time to buy? Well, are you referring on trading or accumulating? It is all. If we're going down on the price, it is good for accumulating eventually. You don't want to accumulate. You can also accumulate on your way up, but obviously coming down for big Bitcoin, better accumulate to the downside. Use your NordVPN link. Thanks for that. You're welcome. I think you get 70% with the NordVPN. So yeah, that's in the description. Also, guys, you can get 70% off if I'm correct. If I buy ETH when all-time high, I should hold, right? Well, yeah, it might. I don't know when we're going to hit all-time highs, but you would just have to hold it. And if we enter a bear market of a couple of years, which I don't think would make any sense at all to the next Bitcoin halving, it's just going to be a little bit painful because you might see Ethereum go to 1,500, 1,300 maybe, and it's just going to be a bit painful. Just hold it, hold the pain. We don't know if we're going to go lower, so a lot of people thinking I'm selling now and buying back in the next coming months, but we do not know how low we can go. So if you're a holder, just hold it, hold the way up. I sold a bunch of stocks this week. Need to remind myself to take profits. Yeah, exactly. Very true. Always good to take profits on your way up. Hi, could you tell us something about Polkadex? I am very interested on this strong project. I think well, I'm not going to do project review, and this potentially hasn't got any data on TradingView. So yeah, I'll be checking it out at some other point. Thank you though for the comment. CME Futures expiration. Yeah, well, it could have a bullish or a bearish effect. That KK, we do not know for certain. Polkadot, Chainlink, Solana, I'm gonna buy up. Yes, very good projects. XRP, please, just taking a look at XRP. This is what I've got. We need to get above the 70 cent level to start remaining bullish. Start getting above these lower highs over here. So 70 cents would be great for XRP to get a nice bounce back up. Then it will be looking okay in the short term. If BTC pumps up towards 35, we'll see a massive short in the market. Yeah, potentially they are going to defend this level. I think the $35,000. I think they want to defend it because if we do get above it, it'll be looking. The structure of the market will be looking pretty bullish. The fifth wave, then it will be taking a long time for the fifth wave to come all the way to 24k levels, which is the expected move. Okay, on the Elliott wave theory, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This maybe was the 5, the spring point, and yeah, there was not enough power for the bears to push the price down on the fifth wave to the 24k levels. It also does make sense. Can it still happen? Yes, because it's only been a few days. So yeah, in the next coming days, we will see what direction If we break 35k, then yeah, it is looking pretty bullish. Your live streams are the only hope I get knowing what is happening in markets again. Thank you, brother. Smash that like button. Let's take that to the moon. Thank you very much for the support, Azemu. Thank you very much. Is CTSI a legit coin? I have no idea. CTSI, can you please do technical analysis on it? Let's take a look at CTSI. Right, CTSI. Let's take a look. CTSI US dollar. I have no idea about the project. What is the project? Let's do a quick CTSI look at the project here. Oh, Cartesi. Yeah, it's a layer 2 solution. Wow, it's had a massive pump. It's a layer 2 solution, isn't it? Let me go just read through here. For Ethereum. Which the network randomly adapts fees and set. Yeah. So yeah, it's a layer 2 solution for Ethereum. It did have a massive bounce here. Well, we can already see. Let's go to the daily chart. Zoom out here on Cartesi. I know quite a lot of people bullish on Cartesi. Look where we get the bounce, guys. This is basic price action and volume. When you have someone buying this huge amount of Cartesi, look at the volume. It is absolutely insane. This is a wall of money. Okay, that's why I put this. I also put this right over here, this support level. This is a wall of money. I do not see Cartesi dropping below 11 cents. The price has to pierce through this huge candle with this huge amount of volume. So it does make sense that we did get a bounce here on Cartesi at 32 cents approximately. We have two major candles. This would have been an absolute great buying order, guys. This is basic price action and volume. You want to buy in at 50% or golden pocket at the Fibonacci retracement. It would have made, oh my God, this would have been an insane long position right over here. Breaking out this major resistance, retracement. Wow, this was an insane buying order for a leverage trade here. And you exit at the top. You exit always at the top in my strategy. I do not know if the price is going to break the high. So I just exit at the high. But yeah, looking pretty cool, looking okay. Let's take a look at the 4-hourly chart here for Cartesi. See, we are potentially breaking, are we breaking the lower high structure here? Not just yet, because we did have a severe drop here. Are we? Yeah, just about breaking the lower highs here. All depending on where you're going to look at it. I mean, to be safe here on Cartesi, we would have to break at least above this lower high here. Okay. Then it would be looking pretty interesting. Thank you, Texmed. Thank you for watching, Segmed. Kids, Vivanch, Baby Doge is good. Baby Doge. Hey mate, thanks for everything. Could you take a look at BZRX when you got time, please? Yes, for Adam, let's take a look at BZRX here. I'll be finishing the live very soon, guys. I've been a couple of hours already. BZRX, thank you very much for tuning in. I'll be doing another live stream tomorrow, I think, for sure, and try and connect with the community. We'll be doing some TA, see what's happening with Bitcoin Live. Yeah, not looking too good here. Let's zoom out here on BZRX. The only thing we looked here on BZRX was the divergence here potentially and getting a bounce from there. Wow. Well, yeah, it's just going up and down. I mean, no clear direction on this altcoin. But for the moment, not looking too good. for the moment looking too good. It's just very hard to look at some potential some trades here, or price action or prediction. It's just going up and down, up and down. AMP thoughts. AMP is looking an extremely bullish project. I mean, it's been doing all-time highs for the last couple of weeks. Let's take a look at AMP here quickly on, we're not on Coinbase. There's no data here on Gemini. Yeah, AMP, it's just, it seems like it's doing all right. It's doing all right. We are in a clear uptrend channel on the daily chart. So are we potentially creating a wedge here? No, not really. So we're going to get this channel like this. It's still going up, still going up. So we did lose this major support level. Let's go to the 4-hourly chart. As you can see, we did have, you know, this resistance. We broke out. We did get a bounce. So this actually failed. This support level failed. So we came back below. It would be bullish to get back up this major resistance line. But I mean, for the mid-long run, I think quite a lot of people bullish on AMP. Is looking pretty good. It doesn't look like AMP is in a bear market, because we already got above the capitulation phase that happened in May, which is right over here. So insane recovery for AMP. Check into Pink Panda DeFi. Well, we'll check on that. But best stream on YouTube, all because of you. Thank you, the Phaser. Thank you very much for that insane support. All these beautiful comments. Thank you very much, guys. Just trying to do basic technical analysis, connect with the community. Scubarist, oh, live stream over. Gonna review it. Thank you. Wanted to know about CTSI, Sir Andy. Is it a legit coin? Yeah, CTSI Cartesi. Yeah, I think it's a working layer 2 solution for Ethereum. I'm not sure if it's working as good as Matic, as Polygon, but I think it might do well. A lot of bullish people on Cartesi. Fundamental analysis about Mist token. Yeah, I don't usually look at fundamentals. I just look at a couple of projects that I hold, such as Chainlink, UBT. I don't usually do fundamentals on the channel though. But thanks for the comment. XRP maybe. Let's take a quick look at XRP quickly here. We did take a look at XRP. Huge XRP army. XRP needs to get above 70 cents. Okay, we are in a major downtrend. It'll be looking okay once we break 70 cents, which is a major level. It has been major resistance in the past, as you can see right over here. In November 2020, in January, 1st of February of 2021, we hit 70 cents a couple of times. We did hit it here on the capitulation phase on the 23rd. We finally broke this level. Now, it is a major level that we need to break in the short term to start becoming bullish again on XRP. 70 cents, major level. Okay, if we do not hold this range over here, we did have a quick bounce back to the upside from 58 cents, which is a small support, just a couple of touches right over here. If we lose this level, I do see XRP at 44 cents, which would be the next major support level. But to become bullish again on XRP, 70 cents. If we break 70 cents, then it'll be looking pretty good for a potential trend reversal, creating higher lows here. But it's very early still. Trend is down, so it is bearish. Right, guys. Hola, Andy. How are you? Can you look at Arweave, please? Yeah, I'll take a look at that now before I leave. And take a look at Cake here for Legendary Prince. Amazing live, bro. Very helpful. Thank you, Ali, yourself. Thank you very much, guys, for the amazing support. I'm short on XRP. Well, the trend is down, guys. The trend is down. Eventually, on everything. So, yeah. Well, thank you for taking time. Subscribe a long time ago and liked since start. Woke up with the notification 1 a.m. and I'm mourning in the And in the morning in the Philippines. Thank you very much for the support. Right, let's take a look at Cake quickly here for Cake for, who is it for? For Legendary Prince. And we'll be finishing the stream here. Yeah, this is what is pretty simple for Cake. We did do a double bottom scenario here, just around the $10 range, okay, for Prince. For Prince, yeah, it is for Prince, but for Cake, $10. Major support. Is this going to be the double bottom scenario? Well, price action is not looking pretty good. We are creating lower highs over here. Okay, so yeah, it would be great for Cake to get a, if I zoom in here on the chart, you can already see the major level. We have a couple of wicks here. This is the $14 range. Another bounce from the $14. We did get a small bounce. We didn't even touch it right over here. Just the $14.40. But we broke below the $14. Massive rejection on $14. It has been major support that has turned into major resistance. If we get above $14 again on Cake and breaking these lower highs on this trend line, it'll be looking absolutely insane. We'll be getting a decent bounce there, in my opinion. It is the most likely scenario. This is to become bullish as long as we're staying below this trend line and below $14. Yeah, price action is looking bearish. We are going down. We need to break some major levels. Right, Eva, one of my best supporters, RWF. What is this coin? Let me take a look. If I don't know the ticker symbol, I won't be able to look at it on TradingView. ARW. RWF. RWF. Let's take a look at it on the chart. I'm not too familiar with the project, but we can take a quick look on the chart. Yeah, not too much data. I'm not familiar with the chart, sorry, but we are going down. We are going down, creating lower lows, lower highs also. Not too much data here on Binance. Let's take a look at Bitrex. Oh, we did see, yeah, we did do something. I have an ascending wedge here. And yeah, we did reach the lower part from the ascending wedge. Look, I don't like these coins. I don't like these coins. They're probably under the 100 market cap, because these moves are really, yeah, I do not like them at all. For trading, for example, we've broken out from the ascending wedge here, and eventually your trade is all the way down here, your target. We reached it. Your stop loss might have been over here on the top of the wedge. Look at this wick. This is a scam, not a scam wick, but you know, to get the stop losses. I'm not sure if you can trade this one on Binance Futures or something, but this is to catch the people. I do not like these small cap coins, mid cap coins, if you wish, because you trade here, you get a wick like this, and then it goes to your target, which would be down over here. I don't like seeing this on the chart for these altcoins. Wow, thank you for taking time. Subscribe. You're very welcome, Scoop Artist. View on Theta. I'm a bull on Theta. Theta is a great decentralized streaming platform. We are struggling here on Theta. We broke here from these lower highs, but we didn't manage to stay above it. We came straight back up, straight back down. Now we are bouncing in between these levels. Look how fast. These are levels that I've had here for quite a bit. We broke this level, came straight back down here. We on the 4 hourly close, this was a major level, which is the $5.20. We just wicked below it on the 22nd of June. Now we are staying above this major level. Long term is bullish for Theta. Long term is bullish. Short term, still looking in a downtrend. Here. Please check ICP USDT for Shakira. Right, okay. Right. Let's take a look at ICP. Thank you guys for the support. Let's take a look at ICP here quickly. US dollar. Wow, it is getting some buying pressure now after this huge downtrend. We were talking about ICP for a couple of weeks here, and it's just going down, guys. We need to see a sign on this project to find the bottom, okay, and start looking for some bullish moves. I've heard quite a few people bullish on ICP, Internet Computers, and pretty new project. Is it the future? I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the project, but we are seeing some signs here of buying pressure at the $30 range. So yeah, not looking too bad. Not looking too bad here for a potential bottom. There is signs that people are buying around these levels. Have we broken yeah, we've just broken the trend line from these lower highs. Is this going to be bullish in the short term? Potentially. As you can see, we've broken out from this trend line that we've been respecting here for the last couple of weeks. Are we going to see a bounce from here and start a trend reversal and a channel? We'll be taking a look at this potentially. Do you think it will be hitting 35k or not? Well, tomorrow is going to be super interesting. It's going to be an interesting day, okay? I am in a long position here on Ethereum, small long position. I was sticking on this descending wedge. Okay, we have some volume here to support this pump, descending wedge. I'm expecting Ethereum to hit $1,880 in the next coming hours, instead of going back down to $1,740, which would be the support line. Is it going to happen? I don't know. I'll put a long position, small scalp. Let's see if we can reach $1,880. It is the most likely scenario. We are getting a bounce from this support range. Are we going to do this? This has more percentage of a chance, okay, of doing this than doing this back down. But if we zoom out a little bit, yes, it is true that we are in a downtrend. Okay, we've already broken out from these lower highs. This is a lower high, so we've broken out of it. Are we going to reverse? It does look like we have the double bottom scenario. Can this be another retest if we take the Fibonacci retracement? I do see another potential leg up here. I have held it on 1,839. Just got in. Can I ask, can you do a quick update on BTC? Yes, Stefan, we'll take a quick look on BTC, but I'm going to be leaving very, very soon. A4DR, thank you very much for that super chat. Very much appreciated. Virtual hugs from Amsterdam. Keep the honest perspective on. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you very much appreciated. Polkadot chart, I did take a look at Polkadot at the beginning of the stream, potentially the first 10-20 minutes, so if you can zoom and go back, then that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys. Quick update on BTC, which is the most important. Right guys, we have broken out from this major resistance line on the 15-minute chart list. Short-term analysis, I am still sticking with the spring point. Okay, we did manage to close a daily candle above $31,000 after having this scary wick to the downside. Still in play. This is still in play, guys. Short-term update. Taking a look on the 15-minute chart, guys, just so you can see it in front of your eyes. Major support range here at the $32,300 range. We broke below it. We broke back up a bit. Okay, we did get a small rejection here. Back up. We are getting bounced from here. A potential leg up, in my opinion, is very possible. Very possible. We are in a downtrend though in the 1 hourly. We do have this ascending wedge, guys. It is looking a little bit scoopy. The ascending wedge target is all the way down here. Could it happen? I'm going to stick that we are still in this spring point. This might be also a crab pattern, guys. If you're not familiar, check it out in Google. I won't have time now for this stream, but let's go to the 1 hourly chart. Can this be a crab pattern? What is a crab pattern and where can it take us? If this is the C and we need to do the D. The crab pattern is this, guys. Can this be a crab pattern? And on the D, it needs to be in between 130 and 26. No, it should be higher, sorry. Crab pattern is all the way from 3, 1.6. This can be the scenario. What is the crab pattern, guys? The crab pattern is this. Okay, this could be the scenario, and it does make sense if we are still in the spring point on Bitcoin. Okay, $47,000 approximately in a couple of weeks, maybe in a week. I don't know if this is the spring point on the accumulation phase. I know people are going to say you need to see on the volume also on the accumulation and distribution. Yes, that is correct, but I'm going to stick it is with still accumulation. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure to check out the Twitter. You can follow us on Twitter, Bitcoin Sensor's website. We've got the latest here also. Okay, guys, latest technical analysis, our point of view of the market. Just check it out if you want. The link is in the description. Exchange reviews, guides on how to buy, how to trade Bitcoin also if you're new. We've got simple patterns here just so you can go do an overview and practice on the chart. And the best bonuses of PrimeXbt and Bybit are down below, guys. So make sure to check it out. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you tomorrow potentially in the live stream.